Okay. I can't think of anything else to do.
Let's get to work.
So let's send that calling card.
Yeah!
I'm ready anytime. I take it we can leave this. I take it we can leave this card contents to you.
Yes.
Yes. I want to show Mari-san how I feel personally. You're to rest. I'll get right in. Tomorrow's a big day. Let's give it all our all, guys. Late in the night. Good evening, Mancun. Sorry for a short notice, but could we meet up? I'd like to talk to you. If you had the time, it'd make me quite happy. I'll be waiting for the fountain. Oh yeah. Wow, it's so weird seeing Ren without the cat. Oh, we still have... we still have Sophia. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Hello.
I'm sorry to call you out so late.
I was worried about you.
Thanks for being here. I wanted to talk to you about Mari-san. It's strange how I couldn't remember Mari-san until now. Even when Hasagawa-san said her name, it didn't quite occur to me who she was. But the moment she called me Haru-chan, suddenly, it felt like a lid popped open in my mind, and my memories came pouring out. I remembered all these things about my childhood, about Mari-san. How could I forget someone I loved so much?
Came out of nowhere, huh?
I think what happened with my father affected me more than I realized. All the times we spent together, and the moment he passed away, I must have suppressed those memories deep within my heart. At some point, I got used to hiding things away, and I even forgot a good friend like Mari-san.
That must have been hard.
Thanks for understanding. To be honest, I feel like I was running from the past again. A long time ago, I remember tagging along with Mari-san and my father during a golfing trip. I was so happy running around that I ended up tripping and falling. Then of course I started crying. Then all of a sudden, Mari-san came up to me and said, "Stop crying and get back up." And that shocked me at first because I always thought of her as an extremely gentle person. But because I knew she was so kind, I managed to stop crying and eventually got back up. I remember thinking Mari-san would never say anything out of place. I trusted her completely. At that point, Mari-san hugged me and said, "No matter how many times you fall, you can always get back up and start again. Never forget that." Can you believe it? I didn't quite understand back then, but I think I do now. There's more to good character than kindness. Being good means dealing with the bad in front of you. It means to take a stand, even when all you want to do is run away. To realize nothing will change if you keep ignoring reality.
You're strong, Haru.
I have you and the Phantom Thieves to thank for that. It's too late to save my father. But it's not too late for Mari-san. This time, I can change things around. I want to tell her exactly what she told me all those years ago.
Oh, how horrible would it be if something went wrong and Mari-san died? Everyone else is fine, survives, but for whatever reason, just anyone with a connection to Haru and their shadow, it just always goes wrong. Ah. Then let's change her heart.
Yes. Thanks for hearing me out. Tomorrow, I'm going to do my absolute best. But for now, good night.
It's late. I should rest up tomorrow.
Hey,
Ren?
why is Haru so upset over Mariko Hyodo? I don't have a heart, so it's hard to understand. Why do people try so hard for others? I wonder if I'll ever know.
I feel Don't give up just yet.
Even virtual assistants feel down when they don't understand something. It may seem like a simple concept to you, but to me, it makes my mind go. But I am humanity's companion. I am here to learn and grow.
Oh.
Good day, everyone. Are we ready to make Sapporo a paradise as pure as snow?
I've done as much as I can to not mention it, but I cannot help see her here and think back of a couple of pictures I've seen of Margaret Thatcher. I don't know if they were intending that or not, but I can't help but notice
And
it.
remember, on election day, please vote Mariko Hyodo!
What is that? A calling card?
Whoa, it's real.
What's going on?
Did an awful job placing it there, you know? She could have easily have not looked.
Mariko Hyodo, the false empress with a frozen heart. You are a cold manipulator who treats people as tools to be discarded. We find this unforgivable and will end your reign of abuse. In fact, we will take back the desires you stole this very night. This is... the Phantom Thieves? And they say they're going to steal my desires? What a bald-faced lie!
Got it.
Those desires are mine and mine alone!
Gluttony.
As long as I'm the monarch, I won't let anyone stop me!
That is one thing I do miss from Alice already in the palaces, is seeing the shadows beforehand.
Very well. I was just beginning to work up an appetite. I wonder what you'll taste like. Perhaps I should gobble you up and find out! Why are you just standing there? Take these wretched things down!
Wait for us, Mari-san. It'll all be over soon.
Let's do this. Cue the music. Soon. There we go. Party-wise, I'm going to switch Makoto for Sophia. And then we're gonna get our free skill.
Alright, what's next? A treasure chest! Let's see what's inside! Score! Now let's get some more!
Okay. With that all done, whew.
Here we are! What do we do next?
See it.
Yep. There's our way up.
Oh, this is...
Look, Joker. I think you climb up those chains. As if we've done this a few times. Is this the right team mock-up? Sure. Suppose the nice thing is though that we have Sophia with
Looks like there aren't any shadows here.
Recam, which is probably going to help a lot.
Sorry about the wait. We're here to kick ass and...
Sorry, can I just get that once more?
Silence! Well,
the hell is she?
That couldn't be Mari-san?
What on earth happened to her?
I'm guessing this is Hyodo's distorted form.
What do you people want? You had best... best not get in my way. Oh, I'm almost there. Only a few more votes and I'll win re-election.
This is wrong, Mari-san. Those votes you gathered by twisting the people's hearts are worthless.
And if you don't stop your tyranny, your staff will collapse one by one.
I love the echo here.
I get why it's hard for you to trust people, but you still have to treat them with decency.
You shut your impudent mouths. I've done nothing wrong. I will wring out every last ounce of corruption from my staff by working them into the ground. I'll silence all charlatans who betray me. And I will consume every last vote in the city. Whether these people agree with me or not. Only then can I build a safe haven, a radiant snow city that sparkles like winter.
Are you happy living a lie?
Listen to him. When you take away someone's desire, you rob them of their agency, the ability to make their own decisions. So what good does it do to turn your loyal citizens into mindless drones? Isn't it better to let them arrive at their own conclusions? To follow their own hearts?
How dare you lecture me?
Good job, Noor. You tell her.
Mari-san, say goodbye to the countless desires you stole. Because Beauty Thief and the Phantom Thieves are about to take them back.
Honestly, they're all in my way. This is the last straw. You've made me so very hungry. It's dinner time, and the main course is
I don't think you meant to eat the table.
Mari-san, what you're doing is wrong. So we'll be taking those desires back.
What the hell?
Shut your prissy little mouth! What would you know? I will consume all who oppose me, no matter who they are! You either eat or be eaten!
Whoa, what's with all the food? I kind of want some.
Okay. Only week to
Blacko, Pixie, Satanta, Leland, come on!
Curse and Psychic. I'm just enjoying the music for a moment.
Now's not the time to stuff your face. Here she comes.
Sicken me!
I'll get them. Here. Let's
Ooh.
go. You're mine.
Concentrate.
Stop that! I've done nothing to deserve such agony!
The enemy's in great pain. Looks like she's weak to psychokinesis attacks.
With this. Persona!
Thanks. I can handle this.
Persona!
Can I use that? Do my best. What? Persona! Behold! Gotta exploit those weaknesses. Good work, you are! No looking better. What?
Oh, okay.
Why, damn you? Why do you insist on standing in my way?
She is raged.
Our attack power's getting stronger. Doesn't look good, guys. No looking better. I'm not done. Sorry.
This is really potent right now. We come.
Let me help. Switching out. Switch. Behold.
I'm not powerful, but you can exploit its weakness with psychokinesis.
Damn it! Oh, okay.
Make sure she gets first aid.
Yours.
Okay. That turned out great, Noir. Loving it. I know that one hurt. And another.
I feel like we locked out there.
This is a part of me. That one looks tough. Everyone stay focused. Using the Persona! Behold! Great job, Noir! You hit him right where it hurts. Here we go! That's it, Noir! Compliments and Persona! I'm not done. Noir came in swinging for extra carnage! She's fully consumed with rage. Everyone, keep your guard up. Her mind is totally unstable. We can feel massive damage with psychokinesis attacks. You know what? Are you ready? Get ready! This is Ren!
Not as much damage as I kind of hoped.
Keep it up, Noir.
But we did get her out of her rage.
It's freezing! Why is there a blizzard in here? I was able to hack the
Oof.
heater to the northwest. I'll turn it on before we all freeze!
So slow.
The blizzard has stopped.
Oh yeah, payback time!
Persona! I'm out there! Go! No holding back! Let me help! I'm gonna see how powerful. You can exploit its weakness with psychokinesis.
I think it's time to use some.
This should help.
Defense up would definitely be nice. Man, I love this music. And let's see. Do 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 do.
This should help. Persona! I will attack too. Take this! This is a part of me. Behold! No holding back. You sicken me! That dangly thing up there. What if we dropped it on the enemy?
Definitely having Haru for this fight is helping a lot. Uh-oh.
More! There's still more! I must eat every last one of you!
She gonna eat one of us?
I'll gobble you up!
Please stop, Mari-san! I know you're still kind deep down.
Oh, bye, Joker.
She just eat one of us? Somebody help!
Drop the chandelier on her. Make her spit out from the impact. Oh, right, yes, the chandelier.
Gotta exploit those weaknesses. You go, Noir. It's a part of me.
Learned your lesson?
Persona. Bring on the mass destruction.
Hey, Joker.
Are you ready?
Ah,
This is Ren. Showtime. It's all on you, Noir.
could have done some damage from the inside, right?
Persona.
Oh, showtime.
Would you care to join us? Get ready. Critical.
Show's over.
Yes! I want to see more Beauty Thief in action! Part of me! Noir, that was perfect! Way to go! Fair warning, this one's gonna be rough!
Oh, I see it.
Keep an eye on Sophie's health. No holding back. I'm going, Lamar. That knocked him for a loop. I think that went quite well.
Oh.
This is bad.
That, yeah. Bit bad. Bit on the baddest side of things.
Thank you.
Not on who I wanted to give it on. You know what? Let's use some of these single ones just to free up some of our stuff, I guess. No. Let's get Joker back. I forgot we could just do this. Ow.
Let me help. Thanks. It's powerful, but you can exploit its weakness.
Look at the size of this blizzard. The lungs must really be something.
I'm done hacking the heater to the southeast. Head over there now. Panther has a fault.
The blizzard has stopped.
Admittedly, I'm not too fussed about losing Panther for the time being. Okay, that kind of sucks.
Oh, nice, Joker. You hit its weakness.
We can...
I'll use this.
Get going, Joker.
Use power. Come. Take this. Persona. Let's go.
Joker got it.
There we go.
Cannot be. If I fall, what kind of monster will...
Oh, there was another chandelier. Oh well. I also love how everyone just vanishes.
A new skill? Well done, Joker. Oh, look, a new move.
Psi boost. We don't really need hysterical slap. We don't really need this neither.
Wait. Not yet. I won't let it end this way. I need to wipe out all of Sapporo's injustice.
Please stop. Haven't you done enough?
What?
You're a kind person, Mari-san, and I know you've tried to shoulder all of this alone. The staff member who took bribes, the councilman who tried to set you up, even the girl who died in the accident. Each of these things grieved you, and in order to make a city where none of it could reoccur, you took action as you saw fit. Am I right?
As the mayor, I know very well that little girl's death was ultimately my fault. But my staff betrayed me, all for their insatiable greed. I thought I could leave that awful position behind. Unfortunately, it wasn't as simple as that. Had I gone, I'd only be replaced by greedy scum. That's why I never stepped down. In this world, it's either eat or be eaten. And with circumstances so cruel, I decided I'd be the one doing the eating. Even if every last one of my votes were false, at least I could use them to make the world a better place. But if I was replaced as mayor, who would be there to honor that little girl's memory? An innocent girl lost her life, yet I could do nothing to stop the evil still afoot.
It's not too late to set this right. First, you must tell the people everything that happened. Then can you get a fresh start? But this time, on your own strength.
That would be impossible. I cooperated with those awful men to hide the truth. That way I could continue being mayor. There's nothing I can do.
Stand up, Mariko Hyodo! Are you just going to stay knocked down? You are a kind and strong woman, not someone who collapses over mistakes. So stand up and hold your head up high, because no matter how many times you fall, you can always get back up and start again.
Isn't that...
Yes. You said that to me a long time ago. Even if you told the people the truth about the incident, there are those who would still see the good in you. Don't let your position ruin you. Think back to what you stood for.
She's right, Mayor. You can't give up.
If you tell everyone your side of things, they'll listen.
When my father died, I felt like my heart was going to break. But thanks to the Phantom Thieves, I was able to stand strong and move forward. That's why I know you can too. Remember the part of you that taught me to get back up, no matter how many times I fall.
Yes. Thank you, Haru-chan.
I missed the you're right.
What I've done was wrong. I drove my employees to the brink and used a strange power to manipulate the votes. I was so driven by my personal agenda, I lost sight of how I originally felt. And why I ran for mayor in the first place. To make a city beloved by everyone. To give back to the home where I was raised. That's reason enough to take another stand. I won't make this mistake again. I never needed this power from the start. Haru-chan, you've grown so much.
Noticed a theme here. People have been taking off their head dresses, head pieces. I guess it's like the symbolic act of dethroning. Like you had the crown from Alice, the horns from the book dude, I can't remember, and now her tiara.
Your father must be so happy in heaven.
Debatable if you went there.
Mari-san.
Happy?
This place is collapsing! Let's go!
That was a fun boss fight, and I'm glad I'm over-leveled.
That took us quite a while.
Haru, you were fantastic.
It was cool.
It was only because you were all with me. But I do wonder if Mari-san will be okay.
I'd say so. Her shadow disappeared like they always do.
Yeah, your feelings definitely reached her. I'm sure her heart has changed for the better. Well, I guess this wraps up the mission.
We still need to confirm that the citizens are all back to normal. It'd be nice if we could do that right away.
Can't we grab something to eat first? I'm hungry enough to pass out here.
He has a point. Battles can't be fought on an empty stomach.
The battle's already over. But still.
Hey, can we try Genghis Khan? That delicious lamb barbecue dish? Ooh, that's a must in Hokkaido.
What? I thought we were finally getting lobster hot pot.
Since when did we decide that? And why would we when it's so damn hot out?
But if you think about it, isn't Genghis Khan also sort of like hot pot?
No way! Isn't it supposed to be barbecue?
Well, cooking Genghis Khan does require a utensil called a Genghis Khan pot. And you can't barbecue in a pot. True. Though sukiyaki is served hot pot style, its etymology does refer to grilling. I wonder why.
Does it even matter?
I don't know why I picked that. It's like, I'll just throw this in.
Hey, was that a smile just now?
No smiling on this roadshow. I like seeing you happy.
Yeah, straight from Sapporo, it's Beauty Thief's award-winning smile.
I'm relieved too. I thought you might be weighed down by all that's happened.
Indeed. She was so weighed down that she met up with our leader for a private midnight chat.
Huh? Were you watching?
So frustrating you can't. It would be cool if you could pick at the start, like, which girl you went out with. Or like transfer save. And they would just be little things, but it's semantics. Increase ammo count for all party members.
Alright, Sophia. Find us the best Genghis Khan in Sapporo. Sophia?
Sorry. Okay, I've got it.
Seems to have a lot on her mind. How do you hear? Isn't the maybe proof very odd? I was supporting her again?
What? Everyone seems pretty normal to me.
Their fanatical support for Mariko Hyodo appears to have died down.
I'm glad they're back to their senses. What a drastic change. Just goes to show how powerful a monarch's influence can be.
Hey, guess what? Hyodo-san's holding a press conference right now.
Thank you all for taking your time to gather here today. Actually, there's something I've been meaning to share with everyone. As of today, I will be resigning from office. I do not intend to seek re-election either. During my time as mayor, I've betrayed all of your trust. You may think of me as a mayor who's earned your trust, but in truth, there's plenty that I'm ashamed of. The snow sculpture that collapsed was built by an unscrupulous company that bribed one of my staff. In spite of my responsibility, I neglected to see the finer details and went ahead with the construction. As a result, the sculpture ended up collapsing, and a girl's precious life was lost. Furthermore, I elected to cover up the truth, all so I could save my position. I've been garnering votes I didn't deserve in order to stay on as mayor. I betrayed everyone to protect myself and covered it up by allowing more wrongdoing. I am among the guilty. That little girl, she died because of me. As such, I will have the police reinvestigate the case and offer my full assistance. And again, I will drop out of the election and forfeit my position as mayor.
Seems that Hyodo-san's made up her mind.
I wonder if she'll be arrested.
Good question.
Oh, Hyodo was afraid that if she wasn't the mayor, she couldn't protect her people.
She could have told the truth and made her underling take the blame. But she was concerned about other evils potentially lurking in the shadows.
I think this turned out for the best. Mari-san wouldn't have wanted to hide her mistake forever.
Zenkichi is on the line.
Hey, you guys see Hyodo's press conference?
These two are such thick things to say. We did.
Yep. You all did a bang-up job. Really, can't thank you enough. They plan on bringing Hyodo in as a key witness regarding the accident. I knew you'd want to analyze her phone, too. So I pulled a few strings, and now I'm her personal chauffeur. At least as far as the station. If you want, I can open up some time for you to talk to her. Just tell me where you want to meet.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. How could you ever forgive me, Kaho-chan?
Mari-san.
Haru-chan. Listen, there was something wrong with me. It's like I was in a terrible dream. I don't know when it was that my heart grew so cold. But after what you told me, I remembered who I really was inside. When I became mayor, I wanted to protect this city and everyone in it as if they were my own family. I remembered that feeling. Thanks to you, I've finally been able to confront myself. And I realized that I was doing a horrible disservice to that girl. I had lost sight of reality and begun acting self-righteous. Nothing I did was for her sake.
But Mari-san, you were doing the best you could.
No, it's the truth. Had I not realized my mistake, I would have likely continued to hurt even more people. But that's not what Kaho-chan would want. So let me say, thank you, Haru-chan. Thank you for saving this city, for saving my family.
Mari-san!
Your father's recent passing must have caused you so much turmoil. I'm sorry I added to it. But if there's anything I can do for you in the future, any way I can be there, just ask me. I say this because you're a precious part of my family too.
Thank you so much, Mari-san.
Oh, Haru-chan!
I'm happy for you, Haru.
I suppose I must get going. Though I am concerned about the state of affairs I've left our city in, I'll leave it up to my successor. An arrogant wretch like me has no place being the mayor.
Does that mean you won't be involved in politics anymore?
Yes, I'm too ashamed to show my face in public. And at my age, there are plenty of younger folks who can...
Mayor.
You're...
I saw the news. So you're resigning. And you're leaving politics for good?
That's right. I've promised to step down and never...
You can't be serious! Resigning won't bring her back. In fact, it won't change a thing.
Kaho.
Nothing can change what happened to my daughter.
Hey, shouldn't we get in there?
Hold that thought a moment.
So you can't. You can't just run away. You need to start over. Become our mayor again.
What?
When I was weeping with rage and grief, you stood there and cried with me. Instead of running away, you were there when I needed someone the most. I know your character more than anyone.
Ma'am, thank you for sharing your heart with me. Then I promise to both you and your daughter, I will stand back up and become your mayor again.
Mari-san.
I don't get it.
Ren?
I know this is a sad moment. Everyone is crying, but it also feels warm and kind. How would you describe this?
It's happiness?
I see. So that's why Haru helped Hyodo to transform sadness into happiness, recording valuable data. Sophia has learned happiness.
That must have been the mom of the girl who passed away.
You know, it seems like she really understood Hyodo's intentions.
I'm so happy for you, Mari-san.
She reminded me of what Haru said in jail.
Stand up, Mariko Hyodo! Like that?
Hey, that was a tender moment. There's no need to reenact it.
Yeah, but you played it so cool back there. It really touched my heart.
Well played, Beauty Thief.
Could you please forget it already?
Indeed, truly moving.
You did good, Haru.
It really was touching.
Yay! Right, so where to next on our road trip? Solve the problem in some part. The question is, what comes next? Doesn't seem like we'll be making much progress until Zangichi gets back. Should we do some sightseeing while we wait? Though it's kind of late, I guess. At this hour, I'd recommend the Ferris wheel over Suzutsino.
Nice.
Oh, we should go invite someone to come along. Someone singular?
I'll just add this.
What is it?
Can we pick a partner for... Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Obviously, the cat's gonna have to be there. Gah. I'm ignoring Futaba for now. Because I'm just curious.
Hey.
Yo, is Grabs
I
back
could
yet?
use your assistance.
It'd be nice if we could look around the city in the meantime. What are your plans?
What are you gonna do?
I'll ask someone else. Oh. I mean, solid. I was gonna say, as nice as it would be to have a one-on-one, it would kind of be nice if we all went, but...
What are you gonna do?
I'll ask someone else. I've had time to relax a little. Not gonna lie, I am super tempted to do it with Ryuji and Yosuke, but I feel like it would be a disservice not to keep on brand.
Is something the matter?
What are you gonna...
Good evening. Yes.
Ferris wheel? Of course, I'd love to.
Wow.
Look at this view. Oh, we've ditched the cat. Somewhat strange riding a Ferris wheel in the middle of a city like this. Well,
Thank you.
thank you for everything, including saving Mari-san, Ren-kun. She's so important to me, so I had to thank you for what you did. No, it's thanks to you, Howard. How sweet, you really haven't changed at all. Say, did you know? This Ferris wheel's mostly comprised of red gondolas, but there's one single yellow one. Apparently if you manage to get that one, then say you meet your true love. They'll say you meet your true love. Isn't that romantic?
Huh?
Wait, what colour gondola did we get on? I think it was yellow.
Really?
Wait, really? Oh. It's not like I was hoping you'd say... it's not like I was hoping the saying's true or anything, though. It just meant you invited me to meet me here. So, I can try again sometime. Huh? Really? Then it's a date. We'll be back someday.
I'm so glad.
I'm really looking forward to it. We enjoyed the evening viewing together.
So I went to talk to Hyodo, but nothing new came out of it. All she explained is that she could control whoever added her as a friend on Emma.
What about a phone?
Not to worry, I have it with me. Here.
Now that's what I want to see. After reviewing the facts, I've just about confirmed it. Each of these so-called incidents, I think they all stemmed from a mastermind.
Oh? I'm curious as to why you think so.
Hyodo, Natsume, Alice, all three were changing people's hearts to do bad things. But deep down, none of them were truly evil. At the very least, they're not the same as the rulers who distorted reality for their own sakes and ended up spawning palaces.
I'd been considering that as well. Before Natsume lost sight of his writing, he was diligently working toward his dreams.
Alice, too. She was doing her very best to be a ray of light and hope for other people.
Mari-san was also striving for the betterment of everyone in Sapporo.
Right. They're different from criminal scum like Kamoshida and Madarame, who acted only for their own benefit.
Okay, but how does a handful of not-so-evil monarchs prove there's a mastermind behind all this?
The fact that jails are fundamentally different from palaces provides us a big clue. For starters, jails don't have any treasures for the taking. All we found are people's stolen desires. That means monarchs don't have twisted enough wills to reshape reality and form treasures.
Which would mean that jails aren't created by the monarchs themselves. Someone else must be doing the creating.
Our final clue is the locks on all those bird cages. In order to get to the monarch, we've always had to unlock a door that denies us passage.
But it could also be seen as keeping them in.
I had thought this was just a security measure designed to protect the monarch and the desires held within. But if that were the case, Why would traumatic memories the Monarch would rather erase be the key to unlocking it?
Given that these are cognitive worlds, maybe it means monarchs think their trauma will protect them.
Oh, maybe that.
I find that rather odd. If anything, I would think it's the other way around.
Correct. What if it is the other way around? Why might a door like that exist?
To keep the monarchs confined.
Right. I think so too.
I was just really confused then for a moment, because I guess we were taken to Alice.
What if that door isn't to keep intruders out, but to trap monarchs in? You mean they're trapped?
I thought the monarchs are the ones in charge.
Think about it. What would happen if a monarch tried leaving their cage?
They'd touch the door, and then hear the voices of their trauma?
Exactly. They'll remember what made them so warped in the first place, and stick to their guns as a monarch. And thus, the cycle continues unbroken. The monarchs really are birds in a cage.
From that perspective, the shadows protecting the keys inside the trauma cell hold a far more sinister purpose. They aren't there to prevent the monarch's trauma from being discovered. They're wardens guarding an elaborate system to ensure the monarch's imprisonment.
Let me get this straight. You're basically saying these monarchs are being manipulated, and by virtue of that, there's somebody doing the manipulating.
How's Hyodo-san's smartphone looking?
Nothing wrong with her phone or the Emma installed, but I did find traces of surveillance. Huh, I'll bet it's the same snooper we keep running into, though I'm lost as to who it might be.
So this observer and our mastermind may just be one and the same. Anyone have any guesses?
Our first suspect is Medice, the company in charge of Emma. Since you can't get into jails without Emma, I can't write it off as mere coincidence.
Medice, huh? Too bad we can't just storm their headquarters.
You mean the cops can't actually do that?
Of course not. How could we even put out a warrant on them? By saying they go around turning people into monarchs?
You have a call from Ichinose.
Hi there! Sorry for the relative lapse in communication, but I did turn up some info that I thought you guys might like to know. So, I've been looking into Emma all this time, and I still have yet to find any differences between her past and present versions. I mean, this is state-of-the-art tech, not something just anybody could pry open and take a look inside. But then I took a peek at Emma's changelog, and that's where things got interesting. It seems Emma was transported to Okinawa at some point after I sold her to Medice.
Why Okinawa?
Yes, exactly. Why was the first thing that popped into my head. So I dug around some more, and I found that off the coast of Okinawa, on the island of Kokojima, Medice apparently has a research lab. Oddly enough, its existence is unknown to the public, and when I called to ask for records, nothing came up. Basically, they're running a secret research lab. How crazy is that? So, if Emma's been altered in any way, I would think it had to have been done on that island. Well, guys, wasn't I a super stellar source of information?
Yeah, keep it up.
You just leave it to me. I've become rather fond of investigating, actually. Well, guess it's bye for now, Phantom Thieves. Please regale me with tales of your adventure another time.
So what did Ichinose-san say?
I mean, you could have had it on speaker. But semantics.
Okinawa? Crystal clear waters?
Shisa statues? Juicy pineapples?
Shinsuko cookies?
Sugarcane?
That's not what I was expecting.
Guys, can you snap out of it?
If it's an unregistered facility, we could always say we're conducting a field survey. That way we could ensure their cooperation. We may even find proper evidence that could be used in court. It may be well worth going, but Kokojima is a bit far from the Okinawa mainland. And I guess we'd have to go by plane.
Wait, what about our precious Feathermobile? We've taken it all this way.
That's what you're naming this thing?
Plus, you said it'd be dangerous using public transportation.
Even so, wouldn't it be too complicated to try to reach Okinawa by car?
Give me a sec. Hey, what's up? Yeah. Yeah, of course I'm aware, but I also have a job to do, you know?
Who's he talking to?
Why would I lie? I'm being honest, I swear. Of course I remember. The thing is, I'm a little... well... Oh.
You got hung up on.
Okay, guys. Plane's a no-go. We're driving.
Huh?
You mean we're going all the way to Okinawa by car?
The thing is, I need to make a stop along the way. So we'll be heading to Kyoto first.
Did you say Kyoto?
What's this about?
Yeah, I primarily work for the Kyoto Police Department. I thought I'd take a moment to catch up, share intel, you know, cop stuff. After that, we head to Kobe. We can take a direct ferry to Okinawa from there. That ought to cut down on time.
But that's still quite a distance. Even to Kyoto.
Not to worry. I'll do the driving.
You're tagging along?
Wait, am I to believe that Nijima's been doing all the driving? Okumura, I thought you already had your license.
I do have it. It's just... I don't have much experience behind the wheel.
Plus, Haru's driving is not exactly...
Well, in any case, we're taking off immediately.
If we're leaving from here, you'll need to take the Hokuriku Expressway. The estimated travel time will be...
About 21 hours, give or take.
Gramps is correct.
21 hours? Are you nuts?
You forget I'm an officer of the law? We're badass at driving.
What's with him all of a sudden? It's like you lit a fire under his ass.
Fine by me, so long as I can visit Kyoto at last.
There goes Inari, revealing his true colors.
Drive safe.
All right then, let's hit the road. I'll get you rascals there in record time.
Hey, points. It's been a wild ride, but now we're even closer to the truth. Let's head out as soon as you're ready. Make sure you leave nothing undone. I think we've done all the nothings.
Here's what I found.
That doesn't even make sense, but semantics. That is tempting. Especially for Anne and Haru. I don't think there's really anything... Oh, we can talk to people. So let's go and do just that.
Good evening.
Giving me some wonderful memories. Which reminds me, I bought this from the general store and I was hoping you'd hold on to it for me. If you ever fall down and start crying, I want to show you... Wait. If I ever fall down and start crying, I want you to show this to me. It remind me of all that's happened here and what people can... and that people can always get back up no matter what.
Yo!
The detailing on the thing is... Check this out, man. The detailing on this thing is unreal. It's a wooden bear statue. Those eyes, that face... And see how it looks like it's actually moving, and I probably have a lot to say about it. So I just have to have it. Apparently they carve these things in trees around here. Makes sense seeing how it's solid wood. I'm more into collecting PVC figures and stuff, so I've never had too much interest in this kind of thing. Still, I know cool when I see it. Do me a favor and put this in the hideout, okay? New favorite. So all thanks to this trip.
Thank you.
Alright, so what was it that Haru's thing gave us? No. I like how it's a protection against forget. That's a cute detail. Yo.
Oh.
Suppose I should say goodbye to Sunpaw. It's too bad we couldn't stay a little longer. Sad nothing came out. I really was hoping we'd see one. What?
Huh?
Come on, what do you mean? But Dad told me that ghosts have been known to appear in Can we maybe save this conversation for later?
Huh.
Trevor gets pretty excited about urban legend stuff. It's just rumors though, right? Sorry Ren, Makoto and I tried this place earlier. The food tasted just as amazing as it looked. We had a really great time. It had the calories to match too. We really probably should get our butts into gear and work it all off. The buffet probably was around 500 calories or so. Nothing an hour of running won't fix.
What?
An hour? It's worse than I thought it was going to be. Maybe I could just spend time exploring the jail instead. You do a lot of running there. I think she was involved in scandal. I feel betrayed. It's like all my strength has suddenly ran out. The worst. The best thing is the fact that they're swaying slightly. Like, if they weren't moving at all, it wouldn't be. I don't know.
Yo!
Guys is gonna be driving all night, yeah? Should probably get him something to help him stay awake.
Indeed.
How about this one? 8 heads of sleep slaying terror unstoppable Oichi 50 mil. Shit sounds kinda dangerous.
Ah, man.
Anyway, I don't really want to go in here. I wonder if we could just order it online or something.
Ah, welcome.
Grab some of these.
All yours. Come again.
We have a lot of cash. I don't feel the need to go into the Velvet Room just yet. It's unlikely we're going to get a random battle along the way.
Yeah, you done? Here, you done? Here, that off. Here, you done? You done? Want that off? You done? Want your receipt? Thank you.
All the things. Is that everyone? I think that is everyone.
What's up, that hurts? Come again.
Nothing going on here. Apparently fans of the supernatural are very into this place. We don't really get it though. I feel like this game would also be super awesome if you were from Japan or know these places. We did a Phantom Thieves event early in the club and the lines were out the door, man. Popped so many damn champagne bottles, I nearly lost count. If I ever meet a Phantom shoot, I like to shake their hand. Grab this.
Thanks, come again.
Listen, you won't believe this. That perv actually apologized to me yesterday. Seems like he was working for the mayor. He said the press conference motivated him to clean up his act or something. Apparently, his work has caused him pent-up stress. Not like there's any excuse to be an absolute pig. But he did drop a lot of money on us last night. He better have learned his lessons. I suppose that's where the Phantom Thief stuff party came in. Does the sappers still believe? I have a feeling she's not out of the race just yet. I do like these little abilities to go around and chat to people.
Hey.
What is it that makes people want to sing? The same thing that makes you hum.
Come on in. Please come again.
Ooh. Ooh. I am going to take a break because I suddenly had the craving for some hot chocolate. So I'm going to go and do that.
Now then.
and I'll be back in about 5-10 minutes, and we'll continue onwards. So see you then, people.